I had just survived a terrible storm at the time. And I was so wounded. I was failed by church politics and betrayed by the very people I did ministry with that I trusted. The pain was so suffocating. Oh, it was terrible. The pain was so suffocating that I had to run away. I packed the little that I had and just ran away. And here I was in a metropolis. I didn't know anybody here. Walking in this park, looking for a bench. As I was walking, all I kept thinking to myself is, how did this happen to me? How was this even possible? I'm a faithful servant of the Lord. Why would this happen to me? And as I was walking, the population of homelessness around me was increasing. People were just coming and they were screaming. And I was so afraid. I was like, God, why am I here? Why did you allow your people to treat me the way they did? Why did you look at it and did nothing? Why didn't you vindicate me? Why didn't you strike them? I asked the Lord. I was so offended to Jesus. I couldn't believe that God would allow such thing in my life. I really couldn't believe it. And as I was sitting in this bench, I had only one pad with me, and I was on my period. And for those who don't know, I have PCOS. And for women who have PCOS, we tend to bleed a lot, so the blood is not normal, it's not regular. It's very, very heavy. And I had only one pad. In like the next 2 hours, I saw the blood flowing out of the pad all over my pants. It was so embarrassing. And all I could think was, how is this possible? They treated me so badly that I had to run away because I was afraid of them. And as I was running away as an orphan, they didn't care. They didn't care at all. They didn't care if I was dead, if I was alive, if I was on the street. They didn't care at all. Those were the very people who God put them in charge of my soul, to take care of my soul. I was so angry at God. And this book, Hurt by the Church, Housed by God, is a book that the Holy Spirit inspired me to write. And it's for anyone who has been hurt by pastors. It's for anyone who has been hurt by the congregation. And it's for anyone who has been hurt in the church. How do you navigate through such pain and come out without forsaking Jesus? How do you navigate through such pain and still follow Jesus? How do you do it? How is healing possible? And I'm here to tell you that healing is possible. So in the next 2 weeks, watch out as my book is coming out. Hurt by the Church and Housed by God. You should never attribute the bad behavior of bad managers to the King of Kings. What they did to you was not Jesus. It was them, not Jesus. But God has been so gracious to me that He has healed me. And that is why today I stand here not to speak bad about the church, but to speak the truth about things that happen inside churches and why some people don't want to have nothing to do with Jesus anymore because of what some bad managers did to them. Now, I've had several pastors in my life, and I must say that I had wonderful experience with most of them, except from this one pastor. And I realized that when you have a bad experience with just one person, you tend to say the whole church is like that. But that is not true. If you have met one bad pastor, one bad worship leader, one bad whatever, don't attribute that to Jesus. Don't attribute that to the whole church. And this book is a book of healing. It's a book of restoration. And it's a book of hope. And I'm here to tell you that there is hope for you. And to not give up on God. And watch out for the release. And again, Welcome you all to my channel, Homemaking with Cindy.